I perpetrated a huge fraud, which I am now about to detail.
Okay.
Involving the United States government and NASA.
All right.
And I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
The moon landing hoax?
That's right. That the moon landing was fake. The moon landings all were fake. And I was the person who filmed it.
You're serious? And okay.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Because I only have this certain amount of time with you, and I'll talk about whatever you want. This isn't some type of joke or
no, it's not
film within a film thing.
Not a joke. Nope.
Okay.
The conspiracy theorists were right on this occasion.
Well, if you're telling the truth, why would you do it? Why are you telling me? I mean, what the?
Don't you think it's important for people to know the truth?
Yeah, yes, certainly.
They had a massive fraud, an unparalleled fraud perpetrated against them. They should know.
Okay.
I mean, they're already suspicious of the government. They may as well have their suspicions confirmed.
Okay.
And justified.
And this, why now? I mean, we're almost at the 30-year anniversary. What took so long? Why, if this is true, why?
I won't go into that. It has to do with personal.
Okay.
Evolution and influences.
So what was the?
But it was easy for me because, well, first of all, I didn't think a whole lot about the morality of it. As I said, if I had, I might have been more hesitant, more stifled in my work, but I didn't, and I could see that Neil was actually. He was bothered by it.
More than Buzz Aldrin or anyone else involved?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
About
because in a way, everything was going to center around him. He was the one who was supposed to come down off the ladder and announce the step for mankind and what have you. He sensed that this was going to be a life-changing experience for him, and I mean on a major scale. Actually, he was rather tortured by it the rest of his life.
Really? I mean, is that why you think of interviews?
Yes, and in fact, that actually began to affect my own perception of it. Watching what happened to him.
Sure.
He was depressed. He was drinking heavily, bitter, scared, just phobic, avoiding people.
What would he say? I mean, did he explain the source of his depression?
He was on the verge of tears. He did not cry. I won't say he cried, but he was on the verge of tears so many times because of what he did.
I mean,
what he participated in. It's almost as if he thought up the idea, you know?
Right. He felt that guilt.
He was almost used, really.
Okay.
But he's the one who felt the guilt. I'm sure NASA did not feel that much guilt. Okay.
So why did Armstrong go? I mean, he was such a moral, principled man. Why would he go on a fake moon mission? I don't believe that.
They led him to perform the miracle of going to the moon. And yes, he would be in the saddle.
You're saying they sincerely thought that they would really get there within a few years?
I believe, yes, they did think so. Although some didn't. There was a difference of opinion. There were some that just believed honestly that we will never be able to get there. There's just no chance.
Some people didn't believe that you could go even?
Well, Werner von Braun, of course, didn't.
The director didn't think so.
The man was just too brilliant. He knew that we couldn't do it.
Did he tell the president we can't go? I mean...
Well, he was very old, of course, at the time. And a lot of people just dismissed him. Younger, more ambitious people. Some of them really thought we could get there.
Right.
Or wanted to believe it. The dream was very powerful.
And that's what beguiled Armstrong. Here, the noble stand-up guy, and he didn't want to be part of the lie, but he knew he'd get a seat if he played ball on when they actually did go up. But that day never came, obviously.
That day never came.
And what did that do to him? I mean...
It gradually destroyed him, I think.
The last conversation you had was about 3 months ago.
Right.
And he said that you're a media guy, you got to tell the truth one day. I mean, obviously, the government said we'll kill you if you say anything. I mean, that's a standard top secret. sort of penalty.
It's understood, even if it's not said.
Right, but they did say it to you, I presume.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, it was said.
So why are you? So can't this get you killed?
Well, that's why I'm delaying it. Well, this is not going to be seen until
Because of our
15 years after my
So
death.
now that's why I have you sign the NDA and all these. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, that makes sense now. Okay, I understand that now. All right.
It should be known, but I want there to be some kind of cushion for my family. 15 years seems like a good number.
Okay. All right.
After my death, 15 years after my death.